Do you want to know how to drop a nuke in Call of Duty Mobile? I have dropped over 40 nuclear medals in that game, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my tips and tricks to help you drop one of your own. Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy J King, and today I'm going to be going over how to drop a nuke in Call of Duty Mobile. I've been playing this game a lot recently, and I'm having a lot of fun on it, and I'm definitely excited for all the content that we're going to be bringing to the channel. Also, make sure you guys stick around for the last tip, as I do believe that that is the most important tip, and it's going to be the tip, if you don't follow, is going to get you killed off of those nuke streaks. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and also hit that subscription button down below. We make all kinds of Call of Duty content, so stick around for that. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So the first thing you need to do when you want to go in and drop a nuke is you need to get everything set up before you play. This mainly includes class and settings, but the most important is going to be streaks, which I'll cover in the last part of this section. Really, for classes, there's all sorts of classes that you can use. There's all sorts of perks. There's all sorts of things and specialists that you can use to help you drop nukes. Pretty much just find a gun that you like. I do recommend sleight of hand and some sort of extended mag, as that is going to help you chain together those kills a little quicker and not get you killed in that reloading process. But overall, this is sort of up to you. Find a gun you like, find the perks that you want, and then just start rocking with it. You also want to make sure that your settings are all good. Make sure you have the ultra FPS setting for multiplayer activated. That's going to get you the best FPS no matter what device you're playing on. Also, if you're having performance issues, make sure to lower that graphics quality. It's going to help you get that FPS, and really that's what we're aiming for here. Also, make sure your aim, your settings, pretty much everything overall with sensitivity. Make sure you're comfortable with all of those settings. And then once you get a concrete setting for those, don't just be changing it every single time you play. Make sure once you find the sensitivity and settings that work right for you, you keep it that way so you can start building that muscle memory. The most important part you need to do before you set up and actually start in a game is to make sure you have the right score streaks. There's a lot of different score streaks, and if you actually just started playing, you might not be able to even unlock all of them. But if you do have it unlocked, the advanced UAV is a must-have in going on nuke streaks. If you don't have this streak unlocked, check your inventory and make sure you don't have some sort of loot box unlocked where you can actually pick a score streak to unlock. But this is probably the most important tip that you can do before you start playing. This is an extremely valuable score streak that is going to help you see where everyone is, and you're basically going to be taking control of the map. You're going to be knowing where people are coming from, and then you can win a whole lot of gunfights in that period. As far as other things, really any lethal score streak isn't really going to help you drop a nuke. Sure, it's going to get you kills, it's going to rank up your KD, but at the end of the day, those kills don't matter for the nukes, and that's what we're here for. So UAV and counter UAV is always a good bet. If you have the EMP system, jammer, I forget what it's actually called. If you have that, that's a good thing. But pretty much try to rock support streaks in this section. You don't want to be rocking a whole lot of lethal score streaks, as that's really not going to help you. So once you have all of your settings, your classes, your streaks all set up, you can finally hop into a game and start playing. There's a lot of different tips, and honestly, we could do a whole series about how to help you win more gunfights in COD Mobile, but I could give you some overall tips and tricks in this area. Number one is to watch your minimap. If you're not watching your minimap pretty much at all times, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Even if you don't have a UAV up, you could still see where your teammates are, and then you can guess pretty much where the enemy is going to be based on that, where they're spawning, where they're going to be coming from, where they're flanking. So watch the minimap. You could see where enemies are coming from. You could predict spawns, predict where people are coming from, and that's going to help you get an advantage in those gunfights. Also, play with teammates. Sometimes people will bunch up, especially in hardpoint. Like, you'll have 5 people on the hill at one time. So going in there, even if they are really, really bad, there's still a chance. If it's a 1v5 and you're trying to kill all 5 of them, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to get all those kills, and you're going to lose your nuke streak. So try to play with teammates when you can. I know they're hard to rely upon sometimes, but if you see an opportunity on the minimap to go play with them, maybe go trade a gunfight or something, try to do that. It's going to help you get an easy kill. Also, try to play cover in this section as well when you're in the map. Cover and head glitches are really, really important, and it's going to help you get an advantage in those gunfights. I'm going to do an entire movement video coming up, but you want to be using movement in a way that is going to help you get an advantage in your gunfights, like sliding, jumping, all of those things to help throw the enemy's aim off. But overall, you need to get into a rhythm in this section. You want to be playing pretty fast paced. You don't want to be playing stupid, but you want to play pretty aggressive, get into a rhythm, get those gunfights going, and then it's going to help you get those streaks, the advanced UAV, most importantly, and then you'll be on your way to dropping a nuke from there. I will say for the last tip that I can give you, and this is the most important tip that you need to understand. If there's one thing you take away from this video, this is probably it. When you go on a streak and you get into the 15, 16, 17 kill range, and it is a 20 kill nuke in this game, once you get to where you're almost there, you might be getting a little nervous, and a lot of people, when they get to this part of the streak, they'll stop playing so aggressive because they get scared that they're going to die, so they'll start playing super passive and pretty much change their play styles. If you want to choke your nuke streak or die off your nuke streak, this is the best way to do it. If you're playing a certain way, say you're playing super aggressive early in the game, you got some kills, you ended up dropping your advance, you got even more kills, and you're still playing aggressive, why are you going to change how you're playing now? If you're playing aggressive in the start, keep playing how you're playing no matter what happens. There's a reason that you got to that kill streak and you got to that kill mark to begin with. So at the end of the day, changing how you're doing that, changing how you're playing, if you play super passive, that is going to throw you completely out of your rhythm. It's going to help you lose a gunfight, and losing one gunfight is going to help you choke your nuke streak, and then you're not going to be able to drop the nuke from there. The biggest tip, don't change how you're playing. Even if you are playing super passive and that's how you got to the streak, don't just go run out and spawn and play super aggressive. Keep playing how you're playing. There's a reason that you got to that part of the streak, and changing how you're playing is going to completely throw you off your rhythm, and you're probably going to lose a gunfight from there. So anyway, guys, that is today's video. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave a comment down below what we should cover next for COD Mobile, and I will see you guys in the next one.